This is Alan Bush with ADMIS. In the stock index futures, we are seeing prices higher today. In recent days, we have had various Fed officials in their comments a bit less hawkish than what we had heard from Bernanke at the recent FOMC meeting. So that is helping futures to bounce off of some of the earlier lows that we've had from last week. However, a lot of the volume in these markets seems to be relatively light in these markets, so I'm inclined to think that we may not follow through today. In fact, even though we are higher now, I think we'll see a good portion of these gains given back later in today's trade. Also, we do have the earnings reports coming up in the second week in July. Preliminary reports are that they may not be that good. So from here, look for some pressure developing in stock index futures, even though there are substantial gains this morning. Over in currencies, seeing the dollar index trading a little bit lower. This after 6 consecutive days of higher prices. So some profit taking coming in there. Also some strength in the euro currency. This after German unemployment coming in better than expected. Also, we are seeing some strength in the commodity currencies, the Australian dollar and the Canadian dollar. This after China apparently easing the cash crunch, although it does look like China is on a tightening mode, and apparently they tightened a bit too much. This caused some disruptions in their financial markets, so apparently it was too much, and they are adding some liquidity now over the last few days. But it does look like there is a policy change, and it is toward tightening from the People's Bank of China. Also in the Australian dollar, even though we're a little bit better today, I think we can see pressure developing, and I think that the main trend still remains lower. Over in the treasuries, soothing words from various Fed officials helping the bond market to recover. This after we did see a 22-month low in prices on Monday, but it looks like now that we are probably, I think, about as high as we are going to see as far as the short covering is concerned. Looks like some buy stops may have been hit based on chart patterns earlier this morning. So from here into the rest of today's trade, I would look for a good portion of these gains to be given back. Still thinking that longer term, the trend is still lower for the Treasury futures market. Once again, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels Midland.